Coach Mike Baer is with us. Coach Mike is the author of the New York Times best-selling book, Best Self, Be You Only Better. Now, Coach Mike is, as the name implies, a life coach. A lot of people declare themselves to be a life coach just because they say, I'm a life coach. And then there are people that have credentials and training and experience and real depth and breadth of work with all kinds of people. And the difference between a life coach and a therapist is a life coach assumes that there's not necessarily mental illness involved. They just assume that there are non-productive behavioral patterns, a lack of things that need to be done, the presence of things that need to not be done. And so I've asked him to look at this situation with me. Now, clearly, she's not being her best self here. We know that. I think you would agree with that. She's not being her best self here. And I'm not asking you to pick sides here. But if this relationship is going to heal between these two, does she need to keep doing what she's doing, or does she need to do something differently, behaviorally?
From a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you are so coachable, and 1 being not coachable at all, how would you rate yourself?
5.
Okay, so you're coachable. And would you agree that what you're doing right now is not getting the response you want?
No, it isn't.
It's not.
But it's not my first attempt. I've tried 3 other avenues.
But it's not working.
But none of them have worked.
Okay, and even if you're right, the reaction you're getting is wrong.
Right.
And what you're getting in your life is wrong.
The rest of my life is fine, just this relationship.
Okay. And if you're wrong about this situation, the reaction that you're getting is wrong.
Right now, yes.
Okay. So in this, do you...
Now, hold on. Did you hear what he just said? Because he said, if you're right, the way you're handling it is wrong. If you're wrong, the way you're handling it is wrong. So either way, you're wrong.
I'm wrong about how I'm handling it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm here.
Okay,
I need your tools.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. He's saying, if you're right, if this guy's like evil incarnate, the way you're handling it is wrong. Even if you're right that he's horrible, the way you're handling it is wrong. And if you're wrong that he's not evil incarnate, the way you're handling it is wrong. So either way, whether you're right or wrong, the way you're handling this is wrong. That's your point.
That is my point.
Right?
Right.
She's wrong.
She's wrong. So we have to handle things differently. If you want to get a different response, you have to change. So Dr. Phil, I think we need to come up with some solutions.
Well, let's decide first, do you want a relationship with your daughter?
Yes.
I mean, not qualified, just do you want a relationship with your daughter? Do you want a relationship with your sister?
Yes.
If she has made a bad decision here and she's going to scrape her knee, then you need to let her scrape her knee, right? That's your point. You can't do anything about it anyway. She's an adult, so you're no longer a controller. You don't have, if she was 15 or 14, then you have the power to control. But once she's an adult, all you can do is influence and inspire.
Mm-hmm. I tried that, it didn't work.
Yeah, listen, don't be one of those yeah, but know-it-alls. Because no matter what anybody says, you say, yeah, but I did that. Yeah, but I did that. Yeah, but I did that. Yeah, but. You're a yeah, but. Don't be a yeah, but, because there are things you haven't tried. It's possible that we can give you some new tools or teach you how to use tools you may have tried before a different way to get a different result. But we have to decide, you do want a relationship with your daughter.
Yes.
And if it was healthy, you would like them back in your life, right?
I would love that.
Okay. So you want it, and you want your sister back in your life, right?
Yes.
Your enthusiasm is underwhelming, but I mean, really.
I have some issues.
Of course,
Right.
but they're not anything that can't be solved.
That's right.
Come on.
Yes, I agree.